Okay, we'll need a boat to get there. Let's head to the dock.
Okay, this is Shadows Crossing. Check the description for any timestamps. There's not a lot of big things in this particular quest, so there might not be any timestamps, but any additional information will definitely be put there.
If you're in the market for instruments of dismemberment, just so happens I can help.
So this is the first merchant we've found yet. I have not come across a reason to keep any of this yet, but if that changes, I will definitely update the description. So right now, we're just going to sell everything. And then the only thing I'm going to buy, and note that companion weapons and stuff will be the same regardless of your class or class and all that stuff. But the weapons and armor will change based on your lineage and your class. So keep an eye on that. So you might not see things that other people have or what I have. But I am going to go ahead and upgrade my Storm Needle. And that's pretty much all I can do at the moment. There's a lot of stuff. I can get a Vitar. Let's get that too. Get a little more armor. And then most things are later shop rank that are required. Okay, so go ahead. Let's go put that on.
Do your best not to die, yeah?
Alright. Alright, so now I have my very first Vitar. We'll go ahead and add that. But we'll keep it off so we can't see it. Oh, screw that. Maybe I'll keep it on. That looks cool. Okay.
It can be rough out there.
Alright, so we have a little bit of looting to do before we leave. Scouting a report. Apparition. This is part of the Elven People Codex. If you want to read that. Randy Dowager Quarterly, Volume 4. It's part of the miscellaneous. Oh, the Elven Armory. Okay. Collect that heartwood. And then we are going to drop a shortcut as we move along the path, and it's that ladder up there. So if you saw the ladder earlier, that's what it is.
Seems like a lot's happened around here. What hasn't happened? This area is where Tevinter Magisters...
Okay, we're going to get Balara to fix that.
destroyed Arlathan City centuries ago. A whole lot of blood magic
so
during
that we
the
can
war.
pick it up.
What about now? Whatever Solus did stirred up everything again.
Valuable
blood
item and
magic
gold.
from the war never went away. Ancient relics appear out of thin air. Ruins float. It's like an old wound that never healed. And now it's bleeding again.
That's what they're talking about. It is pretty cool looking. So you can get Heartland wood or weave, and I've also gotten ore as part of that. So it's sort of a mix mash. You might see something else.
I don't imagine it floated back in the day.
Okay, at the fork in the road, we're going to go right. A lament for fallen elven. Valuable item and some heartwood. And then we're going to lower the shortcut. Okay, so this place has some doors that we can't access yet. So we'll be coming back for those. And then I've found that for this necrotic stuff, if you're just careful and go through it, I've had more trouble trying to destroy it. So if you just go around it, it's a little safer. Some heartwood. Some weave. And then time to go.
Nev, you sure you're up for this?
I'm fine. Couldn't sit still much longer.
Then let's go.
I've never seen fog this thick in Demetta's Crossing. This isn't right. The dock usually has people bringing goods to market, bartering and shouting. It's always busy.
Something happened here.
Stay sharp.
It's so quiet.
Too quiet.
Where is everybody? It's market day. People should be out selling eggs and buying bread. But everything's just abandoned.
They barricaded the main entrance into town.
To keep something out?
No.
It's blight. Even worse than in the forest.
Usually you can damage the bright red ones. Yeah, there.
Let anyone out.
You okay? What happened here?
Keep them inside. Listen to the mayor.
Hello?
We'll be rewarded. All of us. No, you can't leave.
Hey, can you hear me?
Just stay here.
Someone used powerful magic to dominate the minds of these villagers.
The town square!
We need to search for survivors.
So if you need a
See
help,
what we can find. Fan out.
alright, we can get this one, and there's some stuff in here. Tattered note. And we've got common material and gold. Looks like we got weave.
This is Adeline. I knew her.
Adeline's the one that wrote the
She
note
was a
we just
farmer.
read.
Sold spices to us, the best in Arlithan. I can't believe this happened.
Look, is that an Aravel on the roof?
The blight must have lifted it up there.
This blight is weird.
Never seen anything like it.
Never. Blight's usually dead, static. But this is alive.
What was that?
Something big. Stay sharp.
Over there. 2 more survivors.
Hey, what's going on here?
They're talking about Jahel and Milva.
They said bring them to the mayor. If we find the mayor, then maybe we'll find your friends.
Why were they looking for veil jumpers? What did the mayor want with them? Look, more people.
Must get them inside.
We will be rewarded.
Milva!
That's one of your fellow veil jumpers. Ballora.
Jahel! He's alive!
Ballora.
We're going to help you. We'll get you down, Jahel.
No, listen. The gods have returned. I saw them. I heard their voices.
The gods did this?
A blood ritual to release the blight. The villagers, they said they needed power. Ballora, be careful.
Help me, anyone!
Okay. So now there's 2 destroyable bits of blight. The one on the right leads to a little side room with some loot. Veil Jumper's orders. And then bunches of gold and stuff. Valuable item. And then more bunnies.
Come on. That sounds close.
Help me! Hurry!
A dragon? Here?
No! 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 Please!
Hey!
Fresh blood, a hungry heart. Creature, come to me.
I know you. You're the mayor of this town.
The village. The people. Are they,
Blighted. Dead. All of them.
You gave them to the gods, didn't you? Didn't you?
They were in my head. Infecting my thoughts. They made me do it. Please, help me.
Okay, we are going to choose. Take a deep breath.
Deep breaths. Tell me what happened.
I tried to protect people. You have to believe me. The gods told me to lure the Veil Jumpers to the center of town. The others were to be rounded up and kept safe. They would be the first to witness the glory of Gilnenane's new creation. She showed me gold. So much
gold.
Gold. All of this for gold. Actually, we're not going to choose that because I've chosen that before. We are going to choose... You lured the Veil Jumpers.
So you brought the Veil Jumpers to the middle of town. For a blood sacrifice?
Because the gods needed power.
Did you know what the gods would do?
The Veil Jumpers, they were just strangers. I thought if they were taken first, everyone else might be spared.
So you did know?
The gods exploited his greed and fear.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for him? I say we leave him right here.
But I'll die. The blight! Everywhere. What if the dragon comes back?
If we let you go, you'll run straight back to the gods.
They were in his head. Their influence might linger.
I understand what they do now. I won't be tempted again, I swear.
Rook,
Alright, we're going to save him.
let's get him out of there. What? This entire village is dead because of him.
I know.
Then why spare him?
Because he is just a weak fool.
He's greedy and pathetic, but that doesn't mean he deserves to die.
Thank you.
I didn't ask for your gratitude.
Then, if I may offer some advice, steel yourself. I felt their power. The promises they make, it's irresistible.
Then try harder next time. Don't make me regret saving you.
Yes, of course. But you should be worried about the rest of the world. Or this will be our future.
The Fade had opened, and the gods were free. Thanks to Solus, they'd woken up to find their empire, their subjects, even their fellow gods, all gone. But they still had the power of the Blight, and corrupting a village was just the start. They made plans to tap more of the Blight, all of it, to rebuild their empire. As a path to power, it had its costs. And everyone would pay for it.
Okay, fast travel is now open, and we're actually going to use it. It's these little beacons right here.
Did you find our scouts?
They're dead. I'm sorry. Elganon and Gillenane sacrificed them in some kind of ritual. Creators. What about the rest of the village?
The ritual spread blight everywhere. The entire village was overrun.
The few who survived are controlled by blood magic. Their minds are gone.
Elganon and Gillenane used them like puppets.
I dare say it was a show of force. They will not rest until you are on your knees, fearful, cowering, helpless in the face of such power.
Lady Morrigan?
'Tis simply Morrigan to you, Scout Harding. What a pleasure to see you again.
Rook, this is Morrigan, an old acquaintance. I thought she could help.
Morrigan helped the Inquisition when Varric and I were part of it. She knew more about ancient magic than anyone, except Solus.
'Twas both pleasure and necessity to help then, as it is now. Stopping Elganon and Gillenane shall require many hands.
Okay, we're gonna go to Moore. I'll just get her to explain a little more about who she is.
So, who are you exactly?
I have borne many appellations. Advisor to Orlais, Witch of the Wilds, friend to the Inquisition. My place here, however, is but a humble advisor on matters arcane.
Witch of the Wilds?
An honorific born of rumor and exaggeration. The fearsome reputations of your opponents, however, are duly earned. This dark turn of events shall only become worse.
Okay. I want... Sounds bad. We are glad for your help.
Then I look forward to your help.
How refreshing. Your cooperative nature is appreciated in return.
What can you tell us about all this?
As dangerous as Solus himself may be, his imprisonment of the gods was just. To leave them unchecked would have been the very end of Thedas.
Okay, we want more. And so you know
Just
Dreadwolf.
to be clear, you know your old friend Solus is actually the Dreadwolf?
So I have come to learn. It rather explains how he knew such a great deal of ancient elven history, and why he became so vexed when I attempted to explain it to him. Whilst I cannot claim the same depth of knowledge, the knowledge I do possess is yours for the asking.
I hope it helps. For all we know, the entire world will look like Demetis Crossing once the gods are through.
Okay. That is not happening.
Not if we stop it first.
Ah, the confidence of youth. You shall need a good deal more of it.
I suppose you have some advice.
Set aside your notions of godhood and see them for the ancient, powerful mages they are. Standing against them shall require serious magic of your own. When you interrupted the Dreadwolf's ritual, did you happen across any of the tools he used?
He had a dagger, but it got lost in the chaos.
Then you would do well to find it. 'Tis better in your hands than those of the gods.
Is there anything else Solus might have had that could help us? We're in his... well, he calls it the Lighthouse.
Ah, yes. The legendary sanctum of the Dreadwolf. 'Tis said his Illuvian, the Viravas, could travel to any other Illuvian of his choosing.
That's not how it works right now. It only goes to Arlethan.
I can take a look at it. Maybe fix it, even. I know Illuvians better than most.
Any help you can offer, we'd appreciate.
If Illuvians even work the same way, all the magic is different now. Our gods are back. Our gods! And they're killing people and blinding the world. How do we stand up against that?
Okay, we're going to choose we work together.
None of us can do this alone, but we can stop them together. Alara, you're one of the only people in the world who can get our Illuvian working. Harding can track down the Lyrium dagger, and Nev can spot any clues we might miss that give us more information. Let's get to work. There's a lot of fight ahead of us.
Indeed. Prepare yourselves well and have a care in your choices. These are the times in which legends are born or slain. In this battle, I shall render whatever assistance I am able.
Right. Let's move.